Okay, let's go ahead and solve homework exercise number 17 from section 2.2. Display the accompanying data in the dot plot. And a dot plot describes differences in how the stem and leaf plot show the patterns in the data. So, if we click the icon to view the data, now notice, be careful, the key here is 1 with the -9 means 1.9. So actually, these are the single units, the 1, so on here, and then the numbers here are the tenths, because 1-9 means 1.9, not 19. So, if you look at these values, 1.9 occurs once, 2.3 occurs once, 2.7 occurs 2 times, 2.8 occurs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. 3.2 occurs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And 3.4 occurs twice. Okay? So, we got to match the dot plot with those values. So let me quickly write those down so then we can match, because we're going to lose that from the screen. Okay, so we've got, of course, the values are 0 through 4, right? And so we know D is wrong. They're not 10, 20, 30, 40. Now, again, there's a lot of, the most common is 2.8. It looks like 2.8 might be about right there. So let's go ahead and choose C and see if that matches up. Now, choice C, remember we said there was one value at 1.9, right? 1.9. And there's the one value. It's 1 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 increments. So each increment is 0.2. So that'd be 1.4, 1.2, 1.4, 1.6, 1.8. So 1.8, 1.9 would be halfway between. So that would be your 1.9. This would be halfway between 2.2 and 2.4. 2.3 occurs once. Then 2.7 would be halfway between 2.6 and 2.8 occurs twice. There it is. This is exactly 2.8 occurs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. Good. There's 3.2. That occurs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. 3.4 occurs twice, so everything matches up. So definitely that choice is the correct answer, which now I can't remember which choice it was. It was choice B, I believe, right? 2.7 occurs. No, it was choice C, 2.7, and then 5 and 2. Yeah, there it is, choice C. Yeah, okay, good. And now the stem and leaf shows that most or all are between 2.7 and 3.4. Most of the values are between 2.7 and 3.4, right? Not all of them, most of them, because there's a 1.9 and a 2.3, but there's only 2 of them, right? So most of the values, the dot plot shows the values 2.8 had 9 values, and 3.2 had what occurred 5 times. 2.8 occurred 9 times, and 3.2 occurred 5 times. So those are the ones that occur most often. With the 2.8, right? That was the one. The value of 2.8 occurred most frequently. That was 9 times. Okay, very good. So again, most of the data, as you can see, is between right here and here, which is 2.7 to 3.4, right? And the values right here, this one is 2.8, and this one 3.2 occur the most, with 2.8 having even more than 3.4. All right, very good. A misleading graph is a statistical graph that is not drawn appropriately. This type of graph can misrepresent data and make a false conclusion. Explain why the graph is misleading. Okay, now, this is one of the first rules of a graph is the vertical axis, usually the y-axis, must start at the value 0. So this vertical axis starts at 90 and it goes to 130. Going up to 130, the increments are 5 units. 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120, 125, 130. That's okay. But it does not, it starts at 90. It must start at 0. Because it starts at 90, it's spread out more. So the large gap in the vertical axis makes it appear that the sales for the third quarter are larger than the other quarters, but there's not that much of a difference if we went from 0 to whatever, about a 130 or 125 to get everything. Okay? So that, because of that, that large gap in the vertical axis makes it appear that the third quarter is just proportionally more than it really is. Okay? And choose the correct graph. Now again, we want to start at 0 and go to 130. So right here, right away, this starts at 90, can't be right. This starts at 90, can't be right. So 0 to 130, and notice in this one, the third quarter is about 120 something, which is about right there. The second quarter is about 95, 100, 105, between 105 and 110, which is, these are now increments of 10, which is about right. The first quarter is a little bit less, somewhere around 100. Yeah, a little bit over 100. And then the fourth quarter is about a little bit less than 100, because that's 95, 100. And there it is, a little bit less than 120, 110, 100. So this one is from 0 to 130, and all the bars are at the correct height. So definitely choice A is the correct answer. Okay, a misleading graph is a statistical graph that is not drawn appropriately. This type of graph can misrepresent data and lead to false conclusions. Explain why the graph is misleading. Well, the angle they have it on, notice the third quarter and the first quarter are both 38%, okay? Represent 38%, right? But when it's kind of drawn at an angle, this third quarter area is much bigger than the first quarter area, even though it should be the same, right? So the angle makes it appear that the third quarter has a larger percent of sales when it is really the same as the first quarter, right? Both are 38. So that is the reason why it's misleading. Okay. And now, the one that would be right, well, we want to stick with the circle graph. So we're not going to switch to a histogram, so we'll cross that out one. And then the 38, there's two 38s, right? Not two 20s. So a 38, 38, and then there's a 120% and a 14%. So obviously these percentages match up. So the correct answer is definitely choice A. Okay, we're going to go ahead and stop this session at this problem. I hope this video helped you. If you still need more help on any of these problems, send me an email at tswiersz@hodges.edu or ask me during class if you're in one of my lecture classes. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it helps. Please continue working on the homework. That is the most important thing to do for success in this class.